Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. This looks promising. Well, that looks a decent ball. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. And it's McAllister. And he's managed to get rid. Rashford, there he goes, motoring forward. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition.
And a chance! And he's taking no chances there. Rashford gets into a good position.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a little off target. Real chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was a given, it always was.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAllister. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bellingham with the foul. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Owen. Now it's Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got to... takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Beckham. And it's Beckham. And they're back on the ball again. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Beckham. Now it's Alvarez. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he spark a counter here? And he's quick to snatch it back. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Bellingham. And smartly reclaimed. And he's in on, and he shoots! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. De Paul receives it in a good... De Paul! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Alvarez! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. So is this the start of a comeback? Argentina are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Alvarez, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Acuna picks it up out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Argentina have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Argentina have it back and can go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's really well cleared. Foden. And that could set him on his way. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Shot could be on. Looking for a runner. Beckham looking to penetrate opposition lines.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
England are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that has been knocked clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's that. Argentina suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Hello, attendees.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! Goal, France! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And he'll shoot here! In for the pieces! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too quick. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Garnacho. McAllister knocks it out wide. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise, and he's straight offside. Kante gets across to intercept that. Now it's Barcola. Mbappe. Barcola. Now there's a fine ball. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ribéry. Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. France are looking to go forward now. Romero cuts it out. Martinez. McAllister. Nice bit of trickery. Ball's gone out of play. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Argentina are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That has been cut short. That is Rodrigo de Paul. Back into the middle. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared without complication. Garnacho given the lift of his goal. Messi. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. A probing pass.
Might want to be careful there.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Mbappe! And the finish! They've done it! Back to within one! Interesting! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
69 minutes is number
And he's
9.
done it again. He's got his second. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Out towards the flank. And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And that has been knocked clear. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Now it's Barcola.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Martinez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's got away. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Dybala. He's picked his... There's the shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 87 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Played back into the centre. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's in a great position here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Alvarez. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that has been clubbed away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Acuna, Argentina, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Matias Nunes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Has a look and plays it forward. Martinez, he won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gently done. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes gets into some space. He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Acuna. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time. And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Turns back here, probably the best option. João Cancelo. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. That is a brilliant interception.
There will be 1 minute.
Now there's a fine ball. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign.
Bruno Fernandes! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Substitution in progress.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Lisandro Martinez is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Garnacho. Alvarez. And he goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Mendes spots it and intercepts. Bernardo Silva tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Alvarez. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Romero. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dybala ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Number 13,
Dybala!
Gonzalez.
He went for the corner.
Dybala.
Looking to play him in.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
De Paul. And it's Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Out to the right. Played back in. Great ball. And Martinez! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 82 minutes.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He's having a hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision, and it's been played through. And this is Raul, face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And that is goal number 20. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. He's through and all alone!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos have their second corner now. Schlotterbeck is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. Gavi. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising. Oh no, what has happened? Takes a shot! He scored! Santos are all square! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Gavi promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So, both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Azar. It's Azar! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Dijk, looking understandably energised after his goal. Rodri. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rodri getting this one clear. And that has been cleared. Now he's got space here. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Kukçu considers his options.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
Valde. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schlotterbeck. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he can clear it away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through.
Substitution.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. The ball has bounced loose now. Guardiol. That has been knocked clear. Santos get their 4th corner. And he's there to clear it. And it's Messi. Now it's De Bruyne. Referee has just said play on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gabriel cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Lewandowski. And a chance! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! And that has raised the roof! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Pedri. Ferran Torres in acres of space out. And time is up. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take...